What's good? What's good? What's good, my peopleizations? What's good? Let's talk about this. This is important. Jay Gadget, King Dello, the world is yours. Shawa Allah, 7 blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Paul Porter, Yasha Yahoo, what's good, great brother? MP Dub TF, King Ali, Gertz, Brent Lawson, MP Dub TF, Joey, what's going on? Poppy Dale, what's going on? Maya Egypt, peace of bless, Queen. How you doing today? Robert Singleton, my brother. Barbara D, peace of bless to you, Queen. How you doing today? Monty Norman, my brother. Justin James, African Pride. Zoomverse, what's good? Hall Smith, Young King Company, what's good? Joe Schmo, what's going on, great brother? Chosen One, Joe G, what's good? Jeff Story, Boss Red 357, what's going on, great brother? Eduardo Brandy, Damian Andrew, Don Julio, Isidro Bermudez, Miss Joette, peace bless, Queen. How you doing today? Kilmani Confirm, what's going on? Brian Union, what's going on? Paul and Hustle, Detroit, BC, Tavares Devance, what's going on? Welcome down, Ram Big Stepper, my brother. T Bonafide, Boston News, DC, what's good? Mo Money, what's going on, great brothers? So, a lot of people not going to like this stream because there's going to be a lot of truth telling today. Nitty G, GBF Lifetime Vids, my brother. Demetrius Bright, Billy D, the Hoodist, what's good? Jeremy 2684, my brother. Not sure what's going on, great brother. Yeah, the drop. What's going on? Trice 1983. What's going on? Dion Williams, Tiana Scott, peace bless, Queen. How you doing today? African Pride. What's going on? Clarence McClain, my brother. What's goody with you, King? How you feeling today? Adam Quinos. What's going on? Jason Smith. What's going on? Prolific One. Shy Best Real. What's good, great brother? Christopher Hayes. What's going on? G Settle, my brother. Stephen Bateman, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He says, salute, Blue Blood. Triple G going for the KO this time. No more robbery. He might get KO. John Merriweather, the Sage. King East crushed the glass. What's going on? There's going to be a lot of unhappy people with this stream today. A lot of them. There's going to be a lot of people that's not happy, right? A lot of people. Vladine Biosi, what's going on? Kofi African, what's going on? Shawat, there's going to be a lot of unhappy people today. John Wick, my brother. Keith Bill Jr., what's going on? Ernie V, what's going on? There's going to be a lot of unhappy people. Nap King Cole Jr., my brother. See Me Grow, what's going on? A lot of unhappy people with this one because we're going to tell a lot of truth today. This is the end of two eras. There's a lot of pressure on Anthony Joshua and Canelo Alvarez. A lot of pressure. A lot of pressure. Leo GT multimedia artist. Where those love, Mr. Shell, my brother. What's good? A lot of pressure is going to be applied today. Because a lot of pressure is going to be applied to both of these fighters before this year's up. Reginald Fields, what's going on? Oh, they on their way, John Wick. Jay Grant Jr., what's going on? Buck 88 Key K-Town, what's going on? I got 10,000 on Canelo via KO. I got Canelo winning. AZ Landlord, what's going on? So you're talking to the wrong person. Joey. I'm picking Canelo. So, D. Rich Richardson, my brother. I need y'all to smash the like button. We can't play games. They playing games with this stream. They playing games with my platform. They playing games with my channel. I need y'all to smash the like button. Get the likes all the way up. Drop $1 in the super chat. Refresh the super chat. Young King Company, Xavier Moses. Y'all must have forgot. What's going on? Get the likes all the way up. Let's get it. We got 282 people, and we have 100 likes. That's already 200 people that's just moonlight. Cirilio J, what's going on? Jeff Campbell, my brother, what's going on? Get the likes all the way up. Wipe your feet as you come inside. Ring my doorbell when you walk in my house. Let's get the likes all the way up. Jeff Story, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a duh on your boy Blue. He said, you going to Shakur fight in Newark? I think I'm going to go. What's the best site to buy tickets? Also, be nice to meet you. Salute my brother Jeff Story. I believe I might go. Bam Bam, what's going on? Cam Estrada, what's going on, nephew? I'll possibly go. Lakeith Rouse, what's going on? Leto Polo 626, what's going on? Garnett Donaldson, what's going on? As far as tickets, the best way to get tickets, K Sims, what's going on, great brother? I don't know. Great brother. Where's the best place to get tickets for the fight? Successful Hustle, what's going on? I don't know. Successful Hustle said, tired of having to keep searching to find you live, shaking my head. Never pops up. Yeah, they playing all types of games on my channel, bro. All types of games. Smash the like button. Let's get the likes up. How could we possibly have 100 people in 31 seconds and only be at 300 people in 7 minutes? That don't make sense. Math don't add up. I see what's going on. That math don't add up now, does it? We had 100 people, and I make sure I keep my receipts. We had 100 people in 31 seconds, 104 people to be exact, in 31 seconds, and yet now it's all of a sudden it's slowing down? How could that be possible? Barbara D, peace, blessings, Queen in the super chat. Appreciate you, Queen. Now, how could that possibly be possible? It's not possible. Well, it is possible because they're purposely slowing it down. They're purposely blocking people from coming to the channel. Troy Allen, my brother in the super chat. Appreciate you, great brother. Evan, what's going on? Young Hollywood, what's going on? They're purposely blocking people. 504 top level, what's going on? Ashanti L7, what's going on? Robert Singleton, my brother. Jay Lynn, peace, bless, Queen. How you doing today? Black Ranger Boxing, my brother. The Drop, what's going on? GBF Lifetime Vids, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Appreciate you, kid. Jeff Campbell, what's going on? T9 Boston Class, my brother, what's going on? Curtis Robinson, Naughty Crash, Duncan Penny, what's going on? So they're purposely blocking people from coming and sending super chats. Purposely. I get about 7 to 10 people a day that show me receipts that they're blocking them from getting super chat, from sending super chats. Monopoly Inc. Music, my brother. Carla Wall James, what's going on? Corey Lee Boston, go subscribe to my brother Corey Lee Boston. What's good, Corey Lee? Jay Lynn, peace, bless, Queen. Aisha, peace, bless, Queen. How you doing today? Oak Park Boston, my brother. Hope Nell, what's going on, King? How you feeling today? It's amazing, man. Thaddeus Supreme, Michael Ray II, Curtis Robinson, what's going on, great brother? Chavo TV, what's going on? Yeah, but I take a screenshot, though. I keep my receipts. Everybody that trying to send super chats, and they're telling them this platform is not accepting super chats. FSU, what's good, great brother? Rue S, what's going on? They're telling people that this channel is not accepting super chats. What? Eno Boston, what's going on? This is why I be having to tell y'all to refresh the super chat. Now they just pushed off 40 people all at one time. Smash the like button, people. Get the likes all the way up. Jeremy 2684 said it has happened to me. Yeah. Marky there, 123, my brother. What's good, great brother? Derek Winston, what's going on? Tavares Harris, what's going on? It's disgusting, man. And then they act like they surprised every time I tell them, why is this happening? Oh, we don't know. We know how important this is to you. What you mean? What you mean you know how important it is to me? Why is you stopping people from coming to the channel and sending super chats? Gap Tooth Games, what's going on? Yeah, Maya Egypt, every single day. Amazing. Oh, we understand how important it is to you. We're sorry that you're not sorry. You're purposely doing it. What are you talking about? Slick Skip, what's going on? It is, Maya Egypt. It's terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible. Exactly what it is. Darren Sammy, brother in the super chat, he said, here we go attacking foreign fighters again. Somebody else that don't know what they're talking about. I love to listen to silly people like Darren Smith say stuff like that. How is Canelo Alvarez a foreign fighter, Darren Smith? Let's just start right there. What makes him a foreign fighter? Go ahead and answer that question. Go ahead, Darren Smith. And since you want to be my Huckleberry, no problem. No problem. Now let's see if you gonna actually stand on your square. Kareem Hood 40, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, get the likes up. Hey Blue, I caught you live tonight. I'm always at work when you come on. Salute to my brother Kareem Hood 40, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Appreciate you, kid. Reality pop star, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Blue, I need the sauce. My hairline doing the LeBron. I thought I had good jeans. These jeans is messed up right now. Hey, man, Reality Pop Star, inbox me on Instagram. Hey, I'm going to be honest. My wife be making all types of stuff, man. Billy D, what's going on? Shadow Man, what's going on? King Boy, what's going on? Curtis Robinson, my brother. Adrian Vet, what's good, great brother? Yeah, inbox me on Instagram. No, I can ask her. Sylvester Solomon, 2011. Ashante L7, what's going on? So, let's see if this dude, what's his name? Barbara D, what was the dude name right now? I don't even feel like strolling up to look for him. Barbara D, what was this dude name? What was his name? Brian Chenault Jr. What's going on, great brother? Where you been at, man? No love for your boy Blue. RGA Beats, what's going on? Monkey Dan 123, inbox me, brother. Timothy Stockmeyer, what's going on? Shy _ 064. What's good, great brother? Monica, peace, bless, queen. How you doing today? My Barbara D said, I forgot that quick. See how non-important it is? What's your name, great brother? Come on back in here. What's his name? Shawaz, she says, Silly Darren. Oh, that's his name? Okay, SD. We're going to call him SD. Iowa 1333. What's going on? SD, we're going to call him. Stunner Breezy, double R. What's going on? We're going to call him. I want my vision back. What's going on, great brother? She said use witch hazel. Hope Nell said Darren Sammy. Okay, Darren Sammy, come on back in here. 400, what's going on? Darren Sammy, come on back in here, great brother. Let's have a conversation, Darren. Darren Sammy said, Canelo claims Mexico, you claim African American. What is African American? He claims Mexican and I claim African American? Okay. So Darren, am I a foreigner then? Darren, would you consider me a foreigner? Or do you consider me because that's a trick question now, Darren. I'm going to ask you a trick question. Do you consider me a foreigner? Is this my original land? Because if it is my original land, then you got to address me as such. But if it's not my original land, then that would make me a foreigner as well. Right, Darren? Darren Sammy? See, let's play this game. I'm going to play this game with you. I'm going to walk you right into a corner. I'm going to walk you right into a corner. So is this my original land or is it not? And if it is, then if this is my original land, then how do foreigners get more credit and more appreciation on my land than I do? Darren Sammy, let's play this game since you want to play this game. Oh, now you want to walk it back? I'm going to give you an opportunity to walk it back. And you want to just talk boxing. Adam Quinnos, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Blue, what's good with the Blue Blood merchandise? And tell me about this link. Actually, I'm going to have my daughter is going to make it. She's going to be getting on that. So soon I'll have it, man. I just don't be having time, I'm going to be honest. My time be super duper limited, bro. That'd be the problem with me. That'd be the problem, Adam Quinnos. I appreciate you dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. SB Silverboy, what's going on? CEO Shorty, Solomon Overhead, what's going on? Get the likes up, people. Reality Pop Star, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. I hope Canelo lose. We're going to find out soon enough. Danny Boy, what's going on? Who do you think wins, Canelo or Benavidez? I actually picked Canelo. Morgan Tree, what's going on? Yeah, so this is what he said, right? Richie the Wise, what's going on? Malik Black, what's going on, great brother? Steve Brooks, what's going on? Yeah, we're going to play this game with the brother. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Is he still here? Go ham, fo. Jeff Campbell, what's going on? Where'd he go? Juice, what's going on? Yeah, they do, Clarence. Leto Polo 626 was good. Dwayne Broussard, my brother. Is he still here? I got backed up. Gap Review ATARS, what's going on? Who you got, Better Beef or Canelo? Hey, man, I think Canelo. Juan Motto, what's going on? DFW Motivation, what's going on? I know Better Beef got a lot of power. Knockout Boxer 86 TV. Go subscribe to my brother, Knockout Boxer 86 TV. Knockout, what's good? Jaquan Pickett, what's going on? Oh, Darren said he's still here. Okay, cool. So I didn't see if you responded or not, Darren Sammy. But would you consider this my original land? Jamel Triple O, what's going on? Tony T, Garnett Donaldson, what's good, my brothers? Darren Sammy, would you consider this my original land or is it not? Megatron, what's going on? This is exactly what happens, Miss Joette. It's exactly what happens. So you consider this my original land, right? So how do everybody else get more credit in my land, in my house than I do? Let me ask you a question, Darren Sammy. You the head of your household. You got a family, I'm assuming. I don't know if you do or you don't. I'm just going to assume as an example. You have a household. You built your household, right? From the ground up. From the ground up. With your bare hands, you sacrificed everything you had to build your house up from the ground up. And then somebody comes over here and enjoys the fruits of your labor more than you do. They kick up in your house. They sleep in your hammock. They drink lemonade. They enjoy the fruits of your labor. They go work a 9 to 5 while you go work forever. You don't have a set schedule. You got to grind, and grind some more, right? And then nobody in your household respects what you do. You the least man on the totem pole, Darren Sammy, right? How would you feel about that? Let's just ask that question, Darren Sammy. Dean Todd, what's going on? Go ahead, Darren. Tell me. I do, Joe G. I think that Triple G is going to get stopped. Brian Corbin, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. For the record, African American isn't a nationality. Indigenous folk are exactly that. If you're from Africa, you get citizenship. You're American. This is exactly. I was going to go there, but I was just trying to walk him into a corner, Brian Corbin. You know what I'm saying? But you beat me to it. Manny, what's going on, great brother? Go ahead, Darren Sammy. Tell me. Curtis Robinson, my brother in the super chat, don't feed into the nonsense. Oh, no, that's not nonsense. I just like to make an example out of people that like to put a jacket on me that don't fit. Antonio MMA, what's going on? That's all. Because this is just going to play right into what we talk about anyway. Boxing knowledge, what's going on, great brother? That's all it's going to do. Kareem Hood 40, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, give it to them. Blue, they don't know that your content, Kareem Hood 40 dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, give it to them, Blue. They don't know that you the content champs. Facts. They just be playing games. Yeah, you can do it. And do me a favor, just turn the fan off me. Get my hat in. No, you can leave it on. Just turn it to the left. Yeah, they don't understand. Kareem. Stephen Bateman, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, yo, Blue Bud, let's go with the merch. I want a hat and a shirt. Facts. You right, man. Marquis, what's going on? Yeah, because I do it made to order. Reese, bro, what's going on? He said, Darren Sammy, Blue, you don't get my point. What point is there to get? You just said, here I go going against the what'd you say? You said, here I go going against the foreign. Right? That's what you just said. Darren Sammy, you just said, here I go again going against the foreigner. How? How? Bambino said comparing Joshua and Canelo is crazy. No, it's not. If you listen, you would understand what I'm saying is not at all. If you listen to what I'm saying and what I'm going to say, then you're going to realize it's not at all. Alex, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Do you think maybe the criticism against Canelo for not wanting to fight great fighters is a bit misplaced? He fought Floyd Mayweather, arguably the GOAT, and just took on Bivol, arguably the best at 175. Yes, I've been saying that, Alex. I don't. I just don't like that he blatantly tells us that he's not going to fight a specific fighter. You got to have more respect for the fans that pay, for you to live the lifestyle that you live. You understand what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. You got to have more respect for those fans. And salute to Alex dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. You understand what I'm saying, Alex? Marquis, what's going on? Loving Al Gaither, what's going on? I know he can't fight everybody when we want him to fight him. You know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? But you gotta at least pretend, act like you want to fight this fighter and that fighter. You understand what I'm saying? Alex, brother, back in the super chat, dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. He said, follow up. Who does Canelo need to fight to regain respect of boxing community? Benavidez, Bivol, or Benavidez? Any one of them. Get the dub back against Bivol would be a start. The GOAT, what's going on? Jamel Triple O, what's going on? Marquis, what's going on? Yeah, Maya Egypt, they don't realize I deal with facts over feelings every single day. So the brother said, I don't understand the question. So first and foremost, you said, here I go. I'm talking the truth. It's the obvious. Richard Russell, what's going on? What does them being a foreigner have to do with the obvious? Okay, they were two guys who were looked at the top of the sport of boxing, right? It's the obvious. It has nothing to do with them being a foreigner. What does that have to do with it? Okay, they're both on the brink of that era coming to an end. And if you pay attention, it's pretty obvious. But I deal with facts over feelings and you deal in feelings. I don't. Terrell Curtis, King Stubbs, what's going on? So here's the thing, right? When you look at this situation, Christopher Bowman, what's going on? When you look at this situation, right? If Canelo Alvarez was to lose to Triple G, that's back-to-back losses, right? And he would be losing to a guy in Triple G who's looked very, very vulnerable in his last 2 to 3 fights. Very vulnerable. He lost all but 3 rounds to Dimitri Bivol. Soci boy, Tim, what's going on? Robert Kim, what's going on? Okay? He lost all but 3 rounds to Dimitri Bivol, and he lost every single round to Floyd Mayweather. He has 2 questionable fights with Triple G and a questionable fight with Erislan De Lara. He lose back-to-back fights. Okay? The stock has dropped. And he will never be able to regain what he had before he lost to Bivol. Trust me. If he loses to Triple G, who looked vulnerable in his last 3 fights, lost to Dimitri Bivol, Triple G first fight at 168? This is his first fight at 168. You lose to Triple G at 168. You had 2 questionable fights against him to begin with. You lose to him handily in this fight. It's going to validate what happened in the first 2 fights when people that doubted you from the beginning. You understand? And it's going to be very difficult to regain that. It has nothing to do with him being a foreigner or not, because I could care less. He make his qualms and he make his money here in the States. That's where he makes his money. Here in the States. Last time I checked. Dion Dub, my brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. My guy Blue Blizzy, what it do? Dion Dub back with another dub on your boy Blue. Salute. He said, LOL, jab the like button, people. Yes, sir. We have 549 people here, and we have 300 likes. That means we have 249 people moonlighting. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. Get the likes all the way up Stop letting them play games with the platform and the channel. North side of Dallas, brother in the super chat, they turned the notification off YouTube. Yeah, they sure did. Hey, let me tell you what they did, North side of Dallas. I checked one of my two of my devices, right? Including my phone. Weedy Gonzalez, what's going on? And I'm unsubbed to myself. Brian Minos, Quincy, what's going on? Antonio Gonzalez, what's going on? Keith Marcel, what's going on? I unsubscribed to myself. I look at my platform every single day, so they can't say I don't have activity. So how did I unsubscribe to myself? I look at my platform every single day. So how am I unsubscribed to myself? Darren Sammy, brother, back in the super chat. He said, what about Wilder? You failed to mention him. I wonder why. He lost to one person. See, this is what I'm talking about. I'm always going to pull the sheet down off for everybody. A-Pain, the Savage, what's going on? I'm always going to reveal who you truly are. Every single time. It never fails. What does Deontay Wilder have to do with these two fighters? Deontay Wilder lost to one person who was considered the best. Anthony Joshua, last time I checked, Deontay Wilder lost to one guy in Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua has 3 losses. Back-to-back losses. And going to fight Tyson Fury and getting ready to lose again, possibly. That would be 3 losses in a row. And 4 losses in total. But he's talking about why didn't I bring up Deontay Wilder? Deontay Wilder lost to arguably the best heavyweight in the world before he even started his reign and before Joshua started his reign. Anthony Joshua lost to Andy Ruiz Jr. Shockingly. Then he lost back-to-back to Usyk and going to fight Tyson Fury and possibly lose there. Canelo Alvarez lost every single round to Floyd Mayweather. He lost all but 3 rounds to Bivol. And he has 2 questionable fights against Triple G. A loss, arguably, to Erislandy Lara, a questionable fight against Austin Trout, and now he's talking about not even fighting Bivol. Going into a 3rd fight with Triple G, he loses that fight, and you're comparing that to Deontay Wilder? Silly rabbit, tricks for kids. Now, I wonder why you didn't bring up somebody else, but you purposely bring up the African-American. Stephen Brooks Jr., my brother, becoming an official channel member, family member of this here Blue Blood Sports TV. Salute to my brother, Stephen Brooks Jr., Appreciate you, King, for becoming a family member, a chat member, officially. I told y'all I'm going to always reveal who they truly are. Oh, how come you didn't bring up Deontay Wilder? What does Deontay Wilder? The two is not comparable. What are you talking about? Jude 12, what's going on? Ellis, a.k.a. Tag, what's going on? So now, DOG 215, my brother. New World Era Music Group, LLC. Baller, no, what's going on? So now, I knew. See, every time they have nothing to say, they like to bring up Deontay Wilder. Well, what about Deontay Wilder? What does that have to do with Canelo Alvarez era and Anthony Joshua era coming to an end? Just incredible. What's going on? What does those two era have to do with his? Okay, let's say his era did come to an end. He's not champion no more. Ethiopian Nines, what's going on? Eagle Fan 18, what's going on? Okay, so what does that mean? Their era is not? AD Solo, what's going on? Huh? Kalisa Foot, peace of bless to the queen in the super chat, dropping that half a duh on your boy Blue. She said, thank you for all you do. You have helped me understand boxing. Hashtag boxing sense. Oh, maybe it's Mercury. Oh, man. Boy, man, I'm getting a cold. She said, maybe it's Mercury retrograde with tech issues. Oh, man. Whew. I can't even get the word out. She said, thank you for all you do. Appreciate the queen dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. She said, thank you for all you do. You've helped me understand boxing. Hashtag boxing sense. Oh, maybe it's Mercury retrograded with tech issues. Queen, I try to bring y'all as much clarity, AK Crowder, what's going on, and understanding to this sport of boxing as I possibly can. You understand what I'm saying, Queen? I sit here. I love to give y'all my time. I love to break it down. And when Oz Boss and Deuce, what's going on? When I'm not understanding, Queen, and I'm wrong about something, I don't mind standing corrected. You understand what I'm saying? And Real Talk New York with Janique, peace, bless, Queen. Tech, what's going on? Teach, what's going on? And Zania Presley, what's going on, great brother? You know, I like to try to bring y'all as much information and knowledge as possible. Blessings to you, Queen. I appreciate you 1,000% supporting me. Monty Norman, what's going on? Johnny Rock, what's going on? Timothy Duncan, Ron Sizzle, 4 Deuce, what's good? West All-Star, my brother. Randall 700, what's going on? Yeah, I try to bring y'all as much as info and knowledge and understanding, and whatever I have, I try to bring it to y'all. Full movie episode, Mr. R, what's going on? Daniel, what's going on? I try, man. So smash the like button. You see how we just had 575 people and now it's down to 460? You see how that works? We just had 576 people. Now it's down to 466. How could that be possible? That's 100 people in 2 seconds. They just pushed off. Crane Enterprise, what's going on? That's 100 people in 2 seconds. 100. Chris Bernadette, where you been at, brother? North side of Dallas, my brother in the super chat. We'll be watching Canelo at the theater for a dub. Oh, yeah, they playing it at the theater? Latrell Matthews, what's going on? Gary Wells, what's going on? You see the games that they play? These are the games that they play. Let me also. These are the games that they play. Wine Block Customs, no ball. What's going on? Jesus Valdez Carranza workout. Big Money Walt, Daddy Ice, my brother. What's going on? AJ64, what's going on? So, and I need y'all to go to ppv.blkprime.com. Go to ppv.blkprime.com. About to put the link in the chat. You know, October 21st, Brian Norman Jr. October 21st, we will be in Atlanta, Brian Norman Jr. I'm working on some big things. We're working on some very big things. So the link is pinned right there in the chat. Go to the link, subscribe to ppv.blkprime.com. Luze 20 Deuce, what's good? AK Crowder, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, you have definitely became a part of my everyday life. Thanks for all you do. Facts. Salute to my brother AK Crowder. I appreciate you 1,000%, great brother. That means a lot to me, man. I know what you meant, AK Crowder. I appreciate you 1,000%, great brother. Percy Moore, my brother, what's goody with you, great brother? In the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, shout out to my brother Blue for always standing on his square, even against Mom Dukes. LOL. Respect King, how the family. Everybody good, man. Y'all know my cousin. Preacher Joe, what's going on? That been weighing on me heavy. You know, the situation with my cousin, man. And he down in North Carolina. I'm all the way up here. You know what I mean? And that just weighs on me heavy. I'm gonna be honest, man. It's heavy. That's heavy on me, for real. That's real heavy on me, man. But you know, It's real heavy on me, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. We talk sports. What's going on, great brother? It bothers me every single day, man. Every single day. When I go to bed, when I wake up, it's on my brain, man. Joshua Wright, my brother, what's going on? I try to look at it from, it's just life standpoint, but now we have 440 people. Ain't that some nonsense? We went from 576 people to 440. Carry my world, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. I predict Wilder beat Ruiz and Tyson Fury beats Joshua. Then we get Wilder versus Fury 4 for Undisputed. I can see that. Angelo Ghost, what's going on? Real Talk New York, she said, all prayers to you and your family, brother. Yeah, Queen, that weighs on me heavy every day, man. As much as I try not to, let it weigh on me, Joshua Wright, what's going on? It's heavy on me, man. I try not to, you know what I mean? And man, there's days I just be feeling like just yeah. That's heavy on me, man. So blessings, Cuzzo. I love you, kid. You got to get better, kid. You got to get better for me, man. You got to get better for me. Hampton Ski 9, my brother. Trez Rap 101. What's going on? Mansa Musa Lifestyle. What's going on? Yeah, AJ64. That's the game they play. Keith Bill Jr. What's going on? So a pink quartz crystal. Okay. I'm gonna look for one. I'm on that. Felici Foot. Blessings, Queen. Appreciate you. Because that weighs heavy on me. I ain't going front, man. It zapped my motivation. Literally. Bell 0113, my brother. Ellis, aka Tab, appreciate you, great brother. Yeah, that weighs on me heavy, man. It's zapped my energy. For real. Like, I usually, y'all know, saying it's life. But so, the thing is, right, when you look at this situation with Canelo and Anthony Joshua, right? Cesar Martinez, what's going on? Khaleesi, much love to you too, Queen. Appreciate you. Yeah, I still think Canelo stopped Triple G. Hey, Ash, that's you, baby? Yeah. Oh, Jada, can you turn the fan to me? Brian turned it. I said, can you turn the fan to me, son? Yeah, he turned it. Yeah. Thank you, baby. Johnny Rock, what's going on? So, LSAK, appreciate you, great brother. So, yeah, so Win Block Custom No Bull, appreciate you, great brother. Yeah, man, that's heavy, man. Life is just twists and turns. You just never know, right? Amazing, though. Yeah. So, no, I don't want no type of Saints hat, Queen. Frank Soto, what's going on? No, sir. No, Queen. She said I'm gonna get you a Saints hat to look good with the gold chain. No. Only thing gold I wear is Niners. AJ's not gonna win Khaleesi Foot. I don't believe he is. Zoomverse, what's going on? Guillermo Maldonado, what's going on? I don't believe he. I don't believe that. I think that he's gonna lose to Tyson Fury. And so now, with that said, Canelo Alvarez has, a lot of pressure on him. Yeah, ain't no way, Barbara D. Ain't no way. You understand? Vinny 2 times. What's going on? Going to get the papers. Get the papers. Big Stepper, my brother. Here he come with this. Somebody go get my Niners hat. Manny Face Publishing. What's going on? So this is a lot of pressure. Damian Banks, what's going on Canelo Alvarez? There's tons and tons of pressure on Canelo Alvarez. Fat and Bankroll, what's going on? There's tons and tons of pressure for Canelo Alvarez to win this fight against Triple G, right? And let me give you an indication that how you know there's a lot of pressure on him, to win this fight. He's talking about knocking out Triple G. You never hear Canelo Alvarez say stuff like that, predicting knockouts and things of that nature, right? He says he's going to win. He's confident he's going to win and things of that nature. But you very rarely hear, Canelo Alvarez say he's going to knock out somebody. Christopher Mano, what's going on? Southern T Boxing, my brother. Go subscribe to my brother Southern T. What's good, great brother? Mr. Holmes, what's going on? You never hear Canelo Alvarez say he's going to knock out anybody. He always say he's going to win. He's confident he's going to win. But you never hear him say, I'm going to knock out this fighter or that fighter. You never hear him say that. You understand what I'm saying? You never, ever hear him say that. Johnny Rock, what's going on? You understand? You never, ever hear him say, I'm going to knock out this person. He's confident that he's going to win. But as far as him getting a knockout, he never just outright and start predicting he's going to knock out somebody. He's talking about he wants to end this trilogy. He's tired of this rivalry. He's going to knock out Triple G. And I'm all for that. You understand what I'm saying? And that's cool. You understand? But the fact is, now look how we just dropped to 300 people. 300. 300. Fatherly A1, Yo Vu, Neil XL, what's going on? We just dropped to 300. 300? Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. It's disgusting, man. T Bugs, my brother. What's good? Timothy Duncan, what's going on? Chilltown Majors, what's going on? 300? Come on, man. So anyway, that's why I tell y'all, get the likes all the way up, people. Mark Wonderlick, my brother, what's going on? It's games, man. Get the likes up, man. Get the likes up. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Smash the like button. Crane Enterprise, what's going on? Andre P, what's going on? We should have 700 likes right now. Get the likes to 700. Smash the like button. Let's work. It's free. It don't cost nothing. Get the likes all the way up. Smash the like button. We should be at 700 likes right now. Get it all the way up. IG King Vico, what's going on? So the fact that Canelo Alvarez is talking about he needs a knockout, he wants to knock out Triple G to end the rivalry. He's using the rivalry as a way to say why he wants to knock out and close this chapter, right? Because it's understandable. I'm trying to close out this chapter. I want to knock out Triple G. You understand what I'm saying? Because, this rivalry, I'm tired of the rivalry, so on and so forth. But the fact remains is this. Canelo Alvarez understands. He's going to be very, very strategic. If you thought he was strategic with his choice of opponents before, he's going to get even more strategic moving forward. Because Canelo Alvarez, unlike the fans that are delusional and come here talking about whether a guy is a foreigner or not, you understand what I'm saying? Compared to what the facts are, it has nothing to do with him being a foreigner or anything. It has everything to do with, the fact that, his back is against the wall. He got a lot to lose, period. You understand what I'm saying? Because the fact remains is this. This is the facts, is that you lose again for the second straight time, right? He had Antonio McKinney, what's going on? He had a built-in excuse. I told you guys, he used the excuse that and everybody used the excuse for him. Oh, well, here's the thing. He dared to be great. I'm seeing people, right? I saw at least 4 people now, and it's disgusting that people act like they don't understand and they don't know. You understand, Timothy Duncan? This is a thing that bothers me. I don't like when people in the sport of boxing, right, that are former fighters or boxing pundits pretend that they don't remember or don't understand, right? So I've heard, I heard Vargas say, "Yeah, well, you know, Canelo dared to be great and tried to become a 4 division champion." How you? He's already a 4 division champion. Flawless mentality. What's going on? What do you mean he dared to be great and trying to become a 4 division champion? He's already a 4 division champion. He already beat Sergey Kovalev. It's just like when Vasyl Lomachenko lost, and ESPN tried to, you know, just erase the fact that he lost. Bro, what are you talking about? He dared to be great. What are you talking about? He's already a 4 division champion. He already beat Kovalev. But see, they can't use that dared to be great excuse, right? When he already beat Kovalev. So what everybody tries to do is have a short memory, as if they don't remember that he beat Kovalev already. Bro, you beat Kovalev already. You already a 4 division champion. Kovalev was bigger than Bivol. And size wasn't the reason he lost. Skill was. It's a disservice, and it's irresponsible to the sport of boxing when we make up these unnecessary excuses for fighters that lost. You understand? It had nothing to do with size. It wasn't his size. It was his skill. Last time I checked, he wasn't just walking down and mauling Canelo Alvarez and walking right through his punches. No, he was using angles. He was using defense. He was using his jab. He was using combinations. He was using skill. He was using skill. He wasn't using his size. It had nothing to do with his size. It had everything to do with his skill. It's just like people love to say this, right? When you look at Floyd Mayweather when he beat Juan Manuel Marquez, well, Floyd Mayweather came in 2 pounds overweight. It had nothing to do with his weight, and it had everything to do with his skill. Period. It had zero to do with his weight and everything to do with his skill or lack thereof when it came to his opponent. Bivol was using angles, as I showed you guys. When you look at the picture with Caleb Smith and Canelo Alvarez, Bivol and Canelo Alvarez, Sergey Kovalev and Canelo Alvarez, Jessica Burr and Peace West Queen, how you doing today? Right? They are clearly much bigger than Canelo Alvarez, more so than Bivol. But why are we talking about size when it comes to Bivol? Why? Because he didn't fold like they did. He used the same strategy. He used the same strategy against Caleb Smith as he incorporated against Bivol. It didn't work. Kevin Coleman, what's going on? He used the same strategy against Caleb Smith that he used against Bivol. It didn't work. You saw Bivol arm. It was swollen like Caleb Smith, but he didn't fond it. He didn't fold. Caleb Smith folded. He didn't want no more. He didn't want the pressure. He folded. He didn't use his jab. Okay? He didn't use angles. He didn't use his advantages. He gave it up. That's what happened. Mark West, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, "What's good, Big Blue? Why you two always messing with you and BFTB?" Because they don't want to see us shine. Period. There's no other way. And appreciate Mark West dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Stephen Bateman, my brother in the super chat, he said, "Facts, Blue Blood." It's a fact. And no matter, Goatman, what's going on? No matter how much St. Louis Mick, my brother, what's going on? How much people want to alter history. The truth is the truth. He struggles with pure boxers. He struggled with skill boxers, and that's just is what it is. Okay? He struggled the same way against Lara, the same way against Floyd, and the same way against Benfield. He also struggled with Triple G. Travis Touchdown, my brother, what's going on? But we don't want to admit the obvious. JC, what's going on? We don't like to admit the obvious. Big step of my brother in Super Chat. Nana better watch out for Geno Smith, I'm telling you. Yeah, all right. So, Bosa's going on, you know, he got an answer for Geno Smith. So, with that said, Alex Naive, what's going on? Denny Flowers, what's going on? So now, Pawn Polka, what's going on? I hope Fury destroys your boys. What boys? See, people that say stuff like that, they're not fans of boxing. He's not a fan of boxing. And that's the people that we have to wean out of the sport. We don't need them. Mo 2013, what's going on? When you hear people say stuff like that, those are the ones that I'm trying to clean house on. Garnett Donaldson, what's going on? Johnny Rock, my brother in Super Chat. Blue Blood, Goran Bros had Black Sheep had 100. Yeah, this is one of my favorites. I got a couple of these, man. Keith Bill Jr., what's going on? Yeah, they you know, they're detractors of fighters. They're not fans of the sport of boxing. And, you know, you can always point them out. And that's my job, is to wean them out. You understand what I'm saying? I'm a weed whacker. You understand what I'm saying? I get them up out of here. They have no place here. They can't help but to continue to come here and watch. But they're gonna get this work every time they come here. Period. We're gonna wean them out. Period. You understand what I'm saying? They're not fans of the sport of boxing. We don't need them here. They're dragging down the sport. The sport of boxing need an overhaul with the fans. That's what the sport of boxing needs. Rebel Eye, what's going on? It needs an overhaul with the fans. That's what it needs. Big Gates 86. What's good, great brother? Where you been at? Edward Torres, what's going on? Shawah Allah, you already know, Queen. You already know. You know, big step of my brother. You ain't see what Geno did to Russell, and you're in denial. Man, he ain't do nothing to Russell, man. He did it to the Broncos defense didn't show up. And Russell made too many mistakes. That's what happened. Batman Forever, aka A17 Boxing B. Where you been at, bro? And so with that said, you know, here's the thing, right? So Canelo Alvarez, he got a lot of pressure on him. Tons and tons of pressure is on Canelo Alvarez. There's tons and tons and tons of pressure on Canelo Alvarez. Smash the like button, people. Get the likes up. Get the likes up. We should be at 750 likes right now. Smash the like button. Get the likes up. Quan, brother in the super chat, advice for street fighter going boxing. Make a clear distinction between the two. Understand that one don't have nothing to do with the other. Just because you may have a knuckle game in the streets don't mean it relates to the sport of boxing. So, and don't think that, I could do this in the street. Now it's going to compare. No, you gotta go in there thinking that you're picking up a whole different discipline. It ain't the same. It ain't the same, great brother. And go in there humble. That's what anybody coming from the streets looking to pick up the sport of boxing, go in there humble or you're gonna get humble. Poppy Dale, my brother, what's going on? You gotta go in the sport of boxing humble or you will get humble. That guy George, what's going on? Bell 0113, my brother in super chat dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said Canelo needs to scare out so he can plod around at his comfy pace and drop bombs. Fight against Bivol and Floyd look almost identical. And not only that, look at the fight with him and Cookies. What's going on? Look at the fight with him and Erislandy Lara. Look at the fight with him and Triple G, the first 2 fights. There's plenty of fights that show you an indication of that. You understand what I'm saying? But no doubt, Kwame. Yeah, all you got to do is put your ego to the side. That's all. 4 corner boxing, my brother. What's good, brother? Salute, my brother. 4 corner boxing. Where you go? What's good, great brother? How you feeling? Go subscribe to my brother 4 Corners Boxing, man. Those are my brothers right there. You see how we just had 540 people. Now it's down to 449. Ron Sizzle 4 Deuce, what's going on? I need y'all to get the likes up, man. Smash the like button. Miguel Martinez, what's going on? Get the likes up. Smash the like button. I know they're blocking people from smashing the like button. I know that for a fact because I try to smash the like button from other devices, and I'll hit the like button and suddenly it goes away. Miguel Martinez, I feel like Canelo might come in reckless and too aggressive the first couple of rounds. No, Canelo Alvarez is too seasoned of a vet. He's too understanding of the sport of boxing. He's too dedicated to the sport of boxing to come in like that. He won't do that. But he is coming in with a different mindset now. Lamar Johnson Jr., what's going on? He's not going to come in reckless and make mistakes. That's what he's not going to do. Eric Black 60, what's good, nephew? That's what he's not going to do. He's not going to come in reckless and making mistakes. He's not going to do that. But he is going to be, he does have a different mindset and there is pressure. And I do think he's going to make mistakes. I do think there's times where he's going to make mistakes. And, although I'm picking Canelo based off of talent, Mr. Holmes, what's going on? And based off of where they are in their careers for Canelo Alvarez and Triple G, and based off of their last 3 fights, not triangle theory, just based off of their performances overall and their body language in their last 3 fights, Canelo Alvarez is a much better fighter. El Padrino, what's going on? Than Triple G is. Right? He don't want the Bivol rematch. Executive Session 420 was good. Real Talk New York with Janique. He don't want that because there's pressure. He definitely don't want Bivol to come down to 168 because if he come down to 168, right? Yeah, I think 4 corners. I think Canelo going to stop Bivol, Triple G. But again, that's what I believe should take place based off of what I'm studying and watching. Based off of what I'm watching and based off of what I'm studying between these two in their last 3 fights, Canelo should stop Triple G. He's more talented. He's more skilled than Ryota Murata, Sergey Derevyanchenko, and what was the other dude Triple G just fought? I forgot the other guy's name Triple G just fought. The dude was his mandatory. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The guy was his mandatory. Right? So Canelo is better than them guys. Ryota Murata and Ryota Murata and Sergey Derevyanchenko had him badly hurt. They had him badly hurt. You understand what I'm saying? And they're not talented enough. PJ Collazo, what's going on? Who is our starter, Blue? Oak Park Boston, what's going on? I don't know what you're talking about. He great. What's going on? Rodney War Eagle, what's going on? For our team, what? No, not Steve Rolls. It was his mandatory. Steve Rose, it was before Steve Rose was before him. What's the dude's name? It was his mandatory. Thank you, Maru DK. It's Ramada. Pete Mercado, what's going on? Yeah, Zermada. That dude, right? That fight went longer than it should have. Jose Rico, what's going on? He should have closed out that show against Zermata way earlier than he did. Out of power, what's going on? That Zermata, that fight should have ended way earlier than what it did. LT, what's going on? You understand what I'm saying? Triple G is nowhere near the fighter he was when they fought some years ago. Nowhere near. It's not even close. He's nowhere near that fighter. And Canelo Alvarez is still, he's still preserved, right? So he's nowhere near that fighter. Nowhere near. It's not even close. He's nowhere near that fighter. Star-Lord, what's going on? Mr. Holmes, what's going on? Nowhere near. And so Canelo Alvarez should be able to close the show against Triple G. If he get Triple G hurt, you understand what I'm saying? He gets Triple G hurt, like Murata did and like Sergey Derevyanchenko did. I believe Canelo Alvarez closes the show. Yeah, Cedric Adams, that's what I'm about to get on, man. I got elderberry and ginger right there. Mills Rob 4-6, what's going on? Yeah, that's, you can look at it from that standpoint. He did school him. Floyd schooled him. Bivol took him to school as well. He had no answer for Bivol. None. He had no answer for Dimitri Bivol. You understand what I'm saying? JC, what's going on? JC, Triple G is a 2-belt champion. And that means what? Elbow, what's going on? What does that mean? I'm right now, Bad Guy 1996, what's going on? I'm watching the replay. Errol Spence and Lamont Peterson. Lamont Peterson is a 2-division world champion going in this fight, and he just got stopped in the 8th round. So what does that mean? Ronell Trahan, what's going on? Copperfield Philly, what's good, great brother? So what does that mean, JC? He's a 2-belt holder. Mike Big Boss, go subscribe to my brother Mike Big Boss. What's good, Mike Biggs? Coogee Cool, what's good, great brother? Monica Queen, Blue, who has a better resume, Shakur, Haney, or Davis? I think the biggest name that beat was Oscar Valdez. I think Oscar Valdez, out of all the namesakes, was the biggest name. But then Leo Santa Cruz accomplishments trumps Oscar Valdez's. Bossing that, what's going on? But Devin Haney daring to be great, going all the way to Australia and fighting Kambosos in Australia and taking the belts. Kambosos beat the man who beat the man who beat the man. You understand what I'm saying? Kambosos, Teofimo beat Lomachenko. Kambosos beat Teofimo Lopez. Then Devin Haney beat Kambosos. OG Tate, what's going on? And none of those was flukes. Now, I know, again, the triangle theory don't work. But none of those fights was flukes. So, as far as who got the better resume, I think it's all the same right now. I don't think you could say one of them has the better resume right now. OG Tate, Kambosos is modern day Buster Douglas. No. Timothy Stoudemire, Pitbull Cruz will stop Kambosos. Styles make fights. OG Tate, Kambosos versus Tio was a fluke. No, it wasn't. He got outboxed. he showed some of the same flaws. Matthew, what's going on? In his last fight that he showed in the Kambosos fight. He showed some of those same flaws if you really pay attention when he fought Lomachenko. Lomachenko just didn't capitalize on it. Period. He couldn't, right? Styles make fights. He has a herky-jerky style that's hard for Teofimo Lopez to judge. Right? So that wasn't a fluke at all. No, his herky-jerky style, his movement and his feints gave Teofimo Lopez problems. And if you watch Teofimo Lopez last fight with the guy he fought last, he's more talented than that guy he just fought. And that guy's movement and feints and things of that nature was giving that dude problems. And so then it wasn't no fluke. He lost. Now, would he lose again if they rematched? Possibly not. But he lost. And it wasn't a fluke. Antho reacts. What's going on? What flaws did I see in Teofimo Lopez? He makes bad adjustments, unnecessary adjustments. He when he's in his shoulder roll, he don't judge the overhand right. He just don't. When he's standing in his shoulder roll and he's flat-footed like that, right, he misjudges those punches. He did it in his last fight. He did it against Kambosos, and he did it against Lomachenko. He shows that character, that lack of adjustment right there. In the 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th round against Lomachenko, he showed you the same issues. You look at the 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th round against Lomachenko, then you look at the fight with Kambosos, and you'll see a lot of similarities. You'll see a lot of similarities in what Lomachenko did to have success and what Kambosos did to have success. Kambosos is bigger than Lomachenko. His style is more unpredictable than Lomachenko. It's more herky-jerky, and, it's hard to judge where it's coming from. You understand? And he couldn't judge it. That's why he kept getting hit with the right hand. Rodriguez Jackson TV, what's going on, great brother? It just is. I'm not saying Kambosos is the greatest fighter in the world. Styles make fights. Period. Big Stepper, brother, back in Super Chat. How is this the end of Canelo's era, Blue? He loses this fight with Triple G, it's over. Because he's now boxed into a corner, okay, where he has to, Canelo Alvarez will be boxed into a corner. Where does he go from there? A 4-fight with Triple G, right? He loses his belts to Triple G. You know how bad that's going to look on his career? He loses to Triple G, right? What is he going to do? 2 back-to-back losses. Going to rematch Triple G? Even if he rematch him and win, he'll never give back to where he was at all whatsoever. Right? And it's going to be revealing. It's going to be exactly what people have thought. Right? My brother, bitch, be megastar in the building. If you got sons, daughters, nieces, nephews, little cousins, friends with kids, have them subscribe to KK Penson TV. My brother, bitch, be megastar, little princess channel. What's goody with you, bitch? Right? You look at it from that standpoint, right? And you say to yourself, back-to-back losses, and to lose to Triple G, this version of Triple G that's 40 years old, that's not good. And on top of him saying that he'll never fight another Mexican fighter, well, guess what's going to happen? He loses to Triple G, he's going to have to rematch Triple G. That's a 4-fight with Triple G. And you can make a case he lost 3 of them. Now you're looking at the Manny Pacquiao-Marquez situation. And remember when Marquez got knocked out, Manny Pacquiao's stock and brand took a massive hit. It took a massive hit. It's almost like the jig is up. It's almost like, okay, we see who you really are now. You understand? And as far as him being the face of boxing and pound for pound this and that, oh no, that's done away with. Because now you can make a case, right? He arguably lost all 3 fights to Triple G. He lost bad to Dimitri Bivol. He lost every round to Floyd Mayweather. He arguably lost to Erislandy Lara. No, you can't justify it anymore. You just can't. It's no justifying Canelo Alvarez anymore. It's over. Is he still a good fighter? Yeah. 5040 Curse, what's going on? HDLMU, what's going on? Nevertheless, what's going on? But as far as him being that face of the sport of boxing, Marcus AI, what's going on? And all that, no, that's done away with. No, that's over. Terrell Blanco, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, what's up, Blue? Wilder beat Helenius and Ruiz, then take Usyk belts. Rematch, Usyk loses. Joshua beats Fury. Rematch, Fury win. Wilder and Fury for undisputed. I can see that. I can see a lot of scenarios in the heavyweight division right now. A lot. West All-Star, what's going on? I can see a lot of scenarios play out in the heavyweight division. A lot. Haney Castano, what's going on? Ricardo Melrose, what's going on? D, what's going on? I can see a lot of scenarios in which things play out in the heavyweight division. Steve Taylor, what's going on? Real Talk New York said, how does he get to skip around weight classes like to avoid certain? Well, he's not really. Tune, what's going on? Frank Sanchez is not taking over anything. Tune. He's a good fighter, but no. How does he get to skip around divisions? He moved up in weight, but he's cornered now, Queen. Right? He's stuck in his division now. E-Web, what's going on? He's stuck in a division where he's now going to have to do something. That's why I said, E-Web, what's going on? That's why I said, D, what's going on? His career is in limbo. He loses this fight. Guess what? Let's say he rematches Triple G and he beats Triple G, right? Well, what you think they're going to be calling for next? Ain't nobody trying to hear that non-fight Mexican. Ain't nobody trying to hear none of that. Ain't none of that going to be available. Nope. Oh, bro, you lost to Triple G? No, now we need to see you fight David Benavidez because guess what? All the Mexican fans are going to be ready to pass the torch. Tomorrow, Martin, what's going on? All the Mexican fans are going to be ready to pass the torch. They're going to be like, all right, bro, well, we want to see you fight this guy and this guy. Light Eyes, what's going on? Monica the Queen in the super chat. Who has a better resume, Errol Spence or Jamel Charlo? It's the same. I don't think either one of them has a better resume than the other. Namesake-wise, the names are bigger that Errol Spence fought. The names are bigger. Errol Spence has fought bigger names. But when you know the sport of boxing, did he fight better fighters? No. He fought bigger names because the names are bigger. Boxing match of Dwayne Freeman, what's going on? The names are bigger in the welterweight division. They're bigger draws. They're more recognizable names. But did he beat the better fighters? No, the fighters' competition is all the same. Austin Trout, very good fighter, very difficult fighter, southpaw. Tony Harrison, arguably top 5 best pure boxers in Don C. What's going on in boxing? Okay. Tony Harrison, bad guy, 1996. What's going on? Is arguably the best pure boxer, top 5 best pure boxers in the sport of boxing. He beat, Brian Castano, who's a very, very, he's like Marcos Maidana, unorthodox, very difficult style to deal with. He beat Brian Castano. Are they the same name and carry the same weight as recognition? No. As Sean Porter, Kell Brook, uh, uh, um, Danny Garcia, Mikey Garcia. Well, as a matter of fact, now I think about it, Monica, I think Errol Spence has the better resume. Now I do think Errol Spence has the better resume. Now I think about it. Because he beat Kell Brook in the UK. He beat Mikey Garcia, who was top 5 pound for pound. He beat Sean Porter in unification. He beat Danny Garcia. He just stopped Ugas, who beat Manny Pacquiao. He beat Lamont Peterson. Yeah. Yeah. Triple OG, Dre Finest, what's going on? Yeah, now that I think about it, Monica, Errol Spence has a better resume. He has a deeper resume. But, because we're going to say Jason Rosario was a one-hit wonder. Brian Castano hasn't beaten big names. Just as far as competition, though, the fight itself in the ring, man, Jason Rosario is not an easy fight. Tony Harrison, Austin Trout, Brian Castano. Those dudes ain't easy, man. That's not easy wins. So I would say Errol Spence's resume is deeper. Dre Finest, Triple OG in the building in the super chat. He says, salute, Big Blue. We in this thing for keeps. You dig? Salute to my brother, man. Appreciate you, King. Don C, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Slow question, Dev or Frank Martin? Right now, Devin Haney. Frank Martin still has things that he's learning as he goes. He's not experienced enough right now to beat Devin Haney. His athletic ability, Terrence Chavez, what's going on? Henry Mensah, what's going on? His athletic ability is going to give Devin Haney problems and issues. But because he's athletic, he's strong, and he's quick. But Devin Haney he's been doing this from the womb. You understand what I'm saying? So Devin Haney, ability to make adjustments, his jab. Right now, Devin Haney beats Frank Martin, man. And he's smaller than Dev too. LT, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, please tell me Boots is still welterweight when Devin gets bigger. Am I wrong thinking Haney beats him 7-5? They'll never fight. They're going to be miles apart in weight. Devin Haney is never going to go up to 154. Devin Haney is never going to go up to 154. I don't see that happening. I think Boots is going to be at 47 for maybe 2 more years. LT says sad. No, they just weight classes apart. They're just so much weight classes apart. Devin is at 35, Boots at 47. Devin's going to be at 35 for this next year at least. Boots will be gone. It's not sad. It's going to be equivalent to It's going to be equivalent to Roy Jones and Floyd Mayweather. That's all. It'll be equivalent to Roy Jones and Floyd Mayweather. It's just not happening. I don't know how we don't have 700 likes right now. How are we an hour and a half in and 600 likes? We are an hour and a half in and don't even have 600 damn likes. Smash the like button. Get the likes all the way up. Get the likes all the way up. We should be at past 750 likes easy. Darren Sammy, brother, in the super chat. My whole point is you're not fair to Canelo or AJ. Okay, Darren Sammy. What did I say that was unfair? Now, let's play this game. Darren Sammy. What did I say that was untrue and unfair? Go ahead and tell me. Dre Finest, Triple OG, my brother in the super chat again. Blue, I'm looking forward to see your fighter as a champ. Oh, facts. Facts. And go to pbv.bokprime.com. Go to pbv.bokprime.com. So go ahead, Sam. Come on, Sammy. Let's play this game. Since you want to play this game, you can't leave well enough alone. Trey Cheese, what's going on? You can't. We're an hour and a half in, and you're still talking about the same thing. So you want to keep barking up this tree? Now I'm gonna give you what you're looking for. Now I'm gonna give you what you're looking for. What fighter? You said I'm highly critical, but not the same with other fighters. What other fighters? But let's stay right where you said. You said I don't give them a fair shake. So tell me something I said that was untrue about Canelo Alvarez. Go ahead and tell me. Josh Smalls, what's going on? Go ahead, tell me. Tell me something I said, TR, what's going on, that was unfair. Since you said, oh, you don't give them a fair shake. What fair shake am I supposed to give Canelo Alvarez? Tell me something right now that I just said that wasn't fair. I'm not delusional. I'm not you. I live in reality. You live in Candyland. There's a clear-cut difference, and I'm going to show you now. I'm in love with the sport of boxing first. You in love with a fighter. That's the difference between me and you. So now tell me, what did I say that was unfair? He says Canelo moved up to fight Bivol. You bashed him for losing. He didn't move up to fight Bivol. You're a liar. He moved up. He was already fighting at 175. How did he move up to fight Bivol? Darren Sammy, I told you, I'm not like you. I'm a fan of the sport of boxing first. How did he move up to fight Bivol when he already is a champion at 175? So if Terrence Crawford fight Errol Spence in November, is Terrence Crawford moving up to fight Errol Spence? Huh? If Alexander Usyk lost to Anthony Joshua, would you say Alexander Usyk was daring to be great? Go ahead and tell me, Darren Sammy. He was champion before he moved up to 168. I don't know what you're talking about. That don't make sense. Talk to me in clear English. How was he champion before he moved up to 168? That don't even make sense. Go ahead. You typing too fast. You under a lot of pressure right now. So I expect you right now to go back to the drawing board, rewrite what you said, because that don't even make sense. Pretty P. Pacino, what's going on? That didn't even make sense. I don't know what you're talking about. Stephen L. Mack, what's going on? 903 Boxing, what's going on? You are right. He was champion at 175, but I'm saying he moved up to fight Bivol from 68. You a liar again, and you're not telling the truth. And this is what I be talking about. And this is why fans like you don't have a place in this and shouldn't have a place in the sport of boxing, because you cannot be honest. You cannot be honest. Jesse Al Khalil, what's going on? How's he moving up to fight Bivol when he was already a champion at 175? Please explain that to me. You don't move up twice. He's already a champion. He moved down to 168, but he's a champion at 175 already. And he never lost his belt at 175. So you telling me if he go down to 154, if he go down to 160 in his next fight, right? This is what you're trying to say. And this is how silly this sounds. Macadoshi Macadosava, what's going on? So if he go down to 160 and fight Jamal Charlo, go back up to 68 and lose to Benavidez, is he daring to be great? Daring Sammy? Go ahead and tell me. So if he go down and fight Jamal Charlo and then go back up to 68 and lose to Benavidez, you going to say he was daring to be great to challenge Benavidez? Is that what you're going to tell us, Darren Sammy? Huh? Go ahead, Darren Sammy. So that's what you're going to tell me now. How you know what that man's natural weight is? Now you telling me what this man's natural weight is. So when he lose, his natural weight is the weight he didn't lose at. But when he won at 175, okay, now let me ask you a question, Darren Sammy. These are the silly comments that I be having and conversations. How you know what that man's natural weight is? Go ahead and tell me. Why? Because he ain't lose at 168? That means it's his natural weight? He's 5'8" with a 70-inch arm reach. How is 168 his natural weight? Well, shouldn't 160 be his natural weight then? Oh, because Canelo said he felt comfortable at 168. But he also said he felt comfortable at 160 and wanted to be undisputed there, right? Didn't he tell you that too, Darren? Yes or no? Didn't he say his naturally 160 and wanted to be undisputed at 160? Didn't he tell you that, Darren? So which one is it? He told you he was naturally 160 pounder and that's where he felt comfortable at. And he was daring to be great to go up to 68. Well, now you're telling me he's comfortable. You taking this too No. You're not, brother, I'm asking you a question. I'm asking you a question again. Because you asked me to get off track. I was minding my business, and here you come. You continued on for a whole hour, an hour and a half, right? Okay, so I'm asking you this question again. Okay? Didn't he tell you at 160 he was comfortable and that was his natural weight when he moved up from 54 and couldn't make 154 when he was fighting that Canelo weight? Right? When he was fighting that Canelo weight at 155 and 156, he said his natural weight was 160. He's 5'8" with a 70-inch arm reach. Okay? And he told you that he wanted to be undisputed at 160, right? Didn't he tell you that? Ricardo Raya, what's going on? But now you're telling me he's comfortable at 168. Don't time him out, don't block him, don't do nothing. Victor Griffin, what's going on? Come on, brother, tell me. Lee from the tea shop, what's going on? Dudes be coming here just making up stories to fit their narrative. Anthony Manzano, #Ma, what's going on? Michael Help, my brother, where you been at, brother? I ain't seen you in a month of days. Dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. According to Reynoso, his best weight was 160, but we know Canelo can't make that. Facts. That's what he told us. But this just told me that, Canelo said, okay, 734 YU, what's going on? Business Brains, what's going on? So we're going to go off of what Canelo Alvarez said. Well, he told us that 160 was his natural weight. Corwin Promoter, what's going on? Peace be free. What's going on, great brother? He told me, you, and the rest of the world that 160 was his natural weight, and that he was moving up to 168 to dare to be great. Well, now he ain't lose at 168. Troy Brown Entertainment, what's going on? Bucktown 80 Deuce, what's going on? Well, now because he ain't lose at 68, right? Lil Reese, what's going on? Now watch this now. Watch how I work. You should have just leave me alone, brother. Just listen, learn, and leave me alone. Malcolm Roach, what's going on? Where is he on timeout? Don't time out nobody, don't block nobody, don't do anything. Michael Helton, I appreciate you, King. I ain't see you in a month of days, great brother. I'm glad you're healthy. Nato the Great, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. What's good, Blue and the fam? Salute, my brother Nato the Great. Where you been at, King? All the face, my brother. What's going on? Timothy, no doubt, it's all good. JC, best resume in boxing by far. Who got the best resume in boxing by far? You want to play this game with me too? JC? Huh? Huh? You said who got the best resume in boxing by far? Who, JC? Because I saw you say knocking a guy who's daring to be great. Why are you talking about Jamal Charlo? We already went down that road. Now you say he's who got the best resume by far? Come on, let's go, JC. The Royal King, what's going on? Patricia C, peace, bless, queen. How you doing today? Russell Adams, my brother in the super chat, dropping that dup on your boy Blue. Do you think Gennady Golovkin will retire after he fights Canelo? I believe so. Okay, you said Canelo has the best resume by far. Salute to Russell Adams in the super chat, dropping that dup on your boy Blue. Okay, JC, let's play this game. Are you counting him just fighting or him winning? Are we talking about him fighting or are we talking about him winning? Okay, Arise 12 Trial, what's going on? JC, I'm asking. Are we talking about Canelo Alvarez just fighting these fighters or are you talking about him winning? Does him winning count or are you just talking about him getting in the ring? JC? Salute, my brother Russell Adams, dropping that dup on your boy Blue. Huh, JC? Because you said by far. Elite Thinking 777, what's going on? Frank Martinez, what's going on? Frank Martinez. Canelo won his 4 titles against 4 undefeated champions, one at a time. I would hope so. I ain't never seen no fighter fight 2 at a time. So that in itself don't even make sense. Freaking Fire RC, what's going on? You said 1 at a time. Well, you ever saw somebody fight 2 at a time? He is a true, legit, undisputed champion. Who is it? Didn't Jamel Charlo beat all the champions 1 at a time to become undisputed? Yes or no? That's what I be talking about, man. Y'all just be saying anything. Frank Martinez, what champion, what vacant belt did Jamel Charlo win? Go ahead, I'll wait. So Jamel Charlo is not a true champion? Huh? JC, I'm going to get to you in a second. Don't worry. Zelly Smith, what's going on? Because you just said both. And you should have rethought that. Wolf Trey, what's going on? Charlo lost to Tony Harrison. Ha, ha, ha. He avenged that loss. Darren Sammy. Did Canelo Alvarez avenge any of his losses? Ha, ha, ha. Now laugh at that. He lost to top 5, one of the best pure boxers in boxing. And Tony Harrison. You don't know nothing about Tony Harrison because you're not a fan of the sport of boxing. you're a fan of a fighter. So again, you laughed, but you ain't never see Canelo avenge any of his losses. But you laughed at Jermell Charlo losing to a guy he came back and knocked out and took his belt back. And it was a questionable loss to begin with. Cesar Martinez, yeah, I'm going to get to him in a second. Don't time out nobody. Don't block nobody. Don't do anything. Big Texas Clayton Smith, my brother, what's going on? Lil Reese, what's going on? Endor, what's going on? And the funny part about it is he laughed saying Jermell Charlo lost to Tony Harrison. Ha, ha, ha. But it was a questionable loss to Tony Harrison. When Canelo lost to Floyd, he lost every round. It wasn't even close. And then when he lost to Bivol, he lost all but 2 to 3 rounds. It wasn't even close. And you laughed, and he didn't avenge neither one of those losses. And he's still talking about not fighting Bivol right now. But you laugh because, again, you prove my point. You're not a fan of the sport of boxing. Who would laugh? Jermell Charlo came back and knocked out Tony Harrison to regain his title. Canelo Alvarez didn't fight neither one of those guys. And he ain't even attempting to fight Bivol. He's talking about Bivol lose, all types of stipulations. He told you the judges robbed him. When? Where? Somebody tell me so I could be there. Michael help my brother in the super chat dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Canelo went to a weak division after Benavidez got stripped. Canelo wanted no parts of Andre at 160. Sure didn't. JC, no, I'm going to get to you. Dwayne Kane seeing what's going on, great brother. Trust me. I'm going to get to you. Donald Hemrick, what's going on? Silver, what's going on? I guess he ain't here. So JC said that Canelo by far has the best resume in boxing. Wins and just fights, right? So you gave yourself a way out by saying wins and just fights. You understand? But let's just go through his resume. What's the biggest win in his career, JC? And I'm just want you. I'm gonna give you something to rethink. Mama's boy, what's going on? Never do. What's the biggest win of Canelo Alvarez's career, JC? Tony Coates, what's going on? JC, it's the biggest win in his career. Junior Jackson, 1972, what's going on? El Leo, what's going on? Insurance Life TV, what's going on? Plus size goddess, peace, bless queen. How you doing today? Austin Trout is the biggest win in his career. Well, Jermell Charlo and that don't speak volumes. Then do it because Jermell Charlo and Jamal Charlo both beat him. Carl T, what's going on? Now you're saying it's Triple G. I'm starting to think you don't even know his resume because you're throwing out names. Now it's Triple G. Okay, well, cool. Let's say that's the case. Well, majority of people thought that he lost both the fights to Triple G. And let me ask you a question. Dub S6 Jason, my brother, was good. When is Canelo Alvarez fought an elite fighter and won clearly? JC. I'm Prime Triple G. When is Canelo Alvarez fought a prime elite fighter and won clearly? No disputes. Darren Stanley, brother, back in the super chat. We talking road to undisputed. Canelo 0 losses. Stop. He already had a loss before he went to undisputed, and he had multiple draws. I don't know what you're talking about. He already had a loss before he started his road to undisputed. I'm not asking his best fight overall. You said he by far had the best resume in boxing. So I'm asking you, what elite fighter did he beat that he clearly beat? What elite fighters did he beat? He did it with another champion. What I'm saying. He did what with another champion? Stephen Bateman, my brother in the super chat, he did lose both to Triple G. Most people make a case for that. You said he did it with another champion. JC, I'm going to ask you again. What elite fighter did Canelo Alvarez beat that you have no question he clearly won the fight? DFW motivation, my brother. Darren Samley says Shane Mosley. Darren Samley, I'm no longer going to respond to you. Thank you, brother. This dude says Shane Mosley. I'm done talking to you. Stephen Bateman, my brother in the super chat, he did lose both to Triple G. Yeah. Many people make that case. Dre Finest, Triple OG in the building in the super chat once again. Canelo clearly lost to Floyd and got elevated. Sure did. DeAndre Carey, my brother, what's going on? JC, what's going on, brother? Huh? Boy, oh boy. Anthony Tyler, what's going on? Arise 12 Trial, what's going on? El Leo, do you consider Austin Trout an elite fighter? And what was Austin Trout's biggest win? And do you consider Danny Jacobs an elite fighter, El Leo? And why did you even mention Caleb Smith? You don't even know who Caleb Smith is. TJ Casper Marine, my brother, what's going on? Now you just throwing out names. You said Caleb Smith. And that fight with Danny Jacobs was very close. And the fight with Austin Trout was very close. And it was questionable issues that went on when they had the open scoring that saw Austin Trout, that saw Austin Trout have to go outside his character, because when they revealed the open scorecards, he wasn't even winning a round on none of the judges' scorecards. So I asked you again, what elite fighter did he beat without any controversy? Adrian Vet, what's going on? Y'all don't seem to have no answers. North side of Dallas, my brother in Super Chat, my ribs hurting, LOL. Shane Mosley, LOL. Yeah, he just, I've come to understand that he's just trolling me. You know, I was taking him serious up until that point. John Crow, what's going on? T Bonafide, what's going on? Stanley Bailey, my brother, what's good? Here we go, this New Orleans. The Saints get one win, and here they go. Unstoppable 3-5. What's going on? He said Caleb Smith. Caleb Smith. Well, he meant Caleb. Because it's Caleb Plant. They just spell it different ways. But Big Boy, what's going on? He says controversy doesn't change the win on his resume, Glue, at all. That's the most silliest comment I've heard of them all. R. Stokes, what's going on? That's even worse than him saying Shane Mosley, brother. That's silly. What do you mean controversy? Controversy means that, you know, he didn't clearly win the fight and he had help from the judges that we clearly know always seem to give him help. There were all three sitting world champions. Cool, El Leo. Let me ask you a question, El Leo. Do you consider Charles Martin elite because he's a world champion? El Leo. Do you consider George Kambosos elite because he was a world champion? Go ahead, tell me. Huh? He said, you said controversy, not me. Yeah, I know what I said. Do you know what you just said? I just asked you a question. What elite fighter did he beat clearly without controversy? You know, like Floyd Mayweather beat him clearly without controversy. You know, like Bivol beat him clearly without controversy. You understand what I'm talking about? Did that register? Big homie cool, what's going on? What elite fighter did he beat clearly without controversy? Go ahead, I'll wait. He said, Big Boy said, contrary to mean it was debatable. A lot of fighters have had debatable fights. Great fighters, if you say they have the best resume by far, they don't have a lot of controversial fights. All their big wins are not controversial, brother. Sorry, that don't work here. No, I live in a land of reality. You understand? Ab from 23rd topic. What's good? Nah, this is reality, brother. You're going to get a reality check dealing with me. Donnell Schaefer, what's going on? That don't work with me, brother. I asked you a question. You said a lot of fighters. No, a lot of fighters. Floyd Mayweather didn't have a lot of controversial fights. Sugar Ray Leonard didn't have a lot of controversial fights. Tommy Hearns didn't have a lot of controversial fights. What are you talking about? I asked you a question. If you say I'm not saying he had the best resume, then why you jump in this conversation? Because we're talking about his resume. A win is not a win when it's controversy. When you have a judge that watched Floyd Mayweather win every single round and then turn around and say, well, you know, that was a draw, then that's a problem. Coach Griff, what's going on? All wins are not created equally. Chris Lone Taylor, what's going on? Let's stop playing these games. Jose Rico said Castillo, Madonna, Mosley. What was close about the Mosley fight? You're an idiot. Now go laugh about that. And he tore his rotator cuff in his shoulder in a Castillo fight, and he still won the fight. And he won the second fight handily, both Madonna and Castillo. So what was funny about it? So let's say there was close fights, right? And let's say there was controversy. Well, he did it again immediately, and it was no controversy when he did it again. Now, was it? No. See ya. Like my brothers say about the Yankees when they hit home runs. See ya. Silly rabbit, tricks are for kids. So let's say the Castillo first fight was controversy. Let's say the Madonna first fight was controversial. Well, guess what? He immediately did it again to show you its levels. And he showed you there's a complete different level. See ya. Get him out of here. There's levels. Come on, tell me. When did he have? Malcolm Roach, what's going on? Shane Mosley won one round, and he talking about it was a close fight. Why? Because you saw him hurt in the fight? How silly can that be? Regardless, these fighters ain't doing nothing. I asked you a question, and you refused to answer the question. You just said he got the best resume in boxing by far, but you have yet to answer the question. He said, are you comparing Kambosos with the people I named? Okay, now watch this now. See, this is the silly conversation I'll be having. You should have left well enough alone, El Leo. Are you really comparing Kambosos? Okay, what was Danny Jacobs' biggest win? Since you said he's elite. Go ahead, I'll wait. Because you said Danny Jacobs, and salute to Danny Jacobs. That's my brother. I love Danny Jacobs. You said Danny Jacobs and Austin Trout, right? Cool. So, El Leo, what was Austin Trout's biggest win and what was Danny Jacobs' biggest win? How many? Did they have more big wins than Teofimo Lopez did? Did they have a bigger win than Teofimo Lopez? Go ahead, tell me. Go ahead, El Leo. Oh, they're going to get this work, Maya Egypt. Did they have bigger wins than Teofimo Lopez? George Kambosos beating Teofimo Lopez. Danny Jacobs had a win like that? Silva said Jacobs beat unbeaten Derevyanchenko. Cool. When you saw Derevyanchenko a champion, Silva? Go ahead and tell me. I'll wait. That's a good win. Tough fought win. But did you ever see Derevyanchenko with a belt? Silva? Because last time I checked, Teofimo Lopez beat Richard Coleman and Lomachenko, and then George Kambosos beat Teofimo Lopez, and he beat Mickey Bay, who was a world champion. Why are we talking about Terrence Crawford's resume, JC? I just asked you a question. You can't answer the question. Now you're just moving around. You're bouncing around. You said that he has the best resume by far. I need you to validate it. I'm asking you, who did he beat? No, that's not any sport, big boy. What are you talking about? See, y'all just be talking just to talk. You don't do. What are you talking about? You have clear-cut wins in the NFL. You have clear-cut wins in the NBA. You have clear-cut wins in Major League Baseball. And you have clear-cut wins in hockey. Then you have clear-cut wins in NCAA football and basketball. So why did you just say that's the same thing as every other sport? No, it's nowhere near the same thing as every other sport, brother. What are you talking about? It's not the same thing. How is it? How is it? How is it? What are we talking about here? There's a lot of things that go on, and yeah, I agree. There's things that happen throughout the duration of the game, that can be, but for the most part, when it's the biggest stage, it's clear cut. It's not the same thing. When it's the biggest stage, it's clear cut. So I said, when he's on the biggest stage, what clear cut decisive win does he have? Right? So I asked you a question. When it's on the biggest stage, what clear cut wins does he have? How many times in the Super Bowl you see controversy? How many times in the NBA Finals you see controversy? How many times in World Series you see controversy? When it's at the biggest stage, right? When the sport is on the biggest stage, how many controversy situations do you see? Tell me. Big Boy said a lot. A lot of what? A lot of what? A lot of what, Big Boy? Because I watch all sports, brother. All of them. I watch all sports. And you don't see the NFL in the Super Bowl having a bunch of controversy where you just said there's a lot of controversial Super Bowl games. No, it's not. No, it's not. That is the furthest thing from the truth. That's the furthest thing from the truth. In the NBA Finals, there ain't no lot of controversial games and none of that. Please stop. You know how much BS goes on in Super Bowls that people talk about for months after: missed calls, missed flags, wrong plays, wrong calls. Yeah, give me 5 right now off the top of your head. Go ahead. That you could say that happened and it cost this team a win. Go ahead, big boy. Since you want to play this game with me, yeah, you must think because I do boxing, I don't know all sports. You in the wrong platform, great brother. So now I'm gonna ask you: give me 5 Super Bowls right now that you say this controversy cost the other team the Super Bowl. Go ahead, right now. DJ Casper Marine, brother, in the super chat, dropping that half a duh on your boy Blue. Come on, Blue. You know they always got excuses for Canelo. Keep spitting facts. Triple G is about to eat. Salute to my brother DJ Casper Marine, dropping that half a duh on your boy Blue. I appreciate you, kid. Go ahead, big boy. Give me 5 Super Bowls right now that you're going to say this controversy cost this fighter the game. Blatant controversy. Go ahead, tell me. Me not giving you 5 doesn't make statement wrong. I didn't ask you that question, brother. Don't walk me around the block. Yeah, I know I'm out of shape and I need to get in shape. But right now, I'm not looking to walk around the block. It's 1 o'clock in the morning here in New York. I'm asking you a question. I said, give me 5. You said there's a lot. You said, you know how many that people talk about? It shouldn't be hard to give me 5 then. So give me 5. If it's so easy, MCM, what's going on? John B, what's going on? Like I'm supposed to. No, it's not the play. It would be the event. See, I could give you right now off the top of my head 5 situations with Canelo Alvarez that could have went the other way. Nah, so what's going on? See, you just said there's so many in the other sport in the Super Bowl that it's so many. You know how many Super Bowl, how many calls and how many this and how many flags and how many this happened that people talk about for months after the Super Bowl. Okay, so it shouldn't. And if it affected the other team from winning, then give me 5. Bro, what are you talking about? See, this is what I be talking about. This is the silly conversation. Nev Nation, what's going on? Canelo Alvarez has 5 fights at least that cost his opponents the fight. Okay? when you talk about the Super Bowl, if there's 5 events in the Super Bowl that cost the other team the opportunity to win the Super Bowl, it wouldn't be hard to point it out because it would be so big and so blatant that you would look and be like, I'll never forget this. This cost this team the Super Bowl. But see, you dealing with me. I deal with all sports. Lenny Taylor, what's going on? Where you going to bed? Bro, you weren't even down here now. How you going to bed? You weren't even. You got your thing tomorrow. Yeah, do you think, kid? Love you, kid. Larry Tucker, what's going on? So see, if there was 5 events, major events that cost the team a win in the Super Bowl, you would know right off the top of your head because it would stick out. I didn't ask you about all of that. What I'm telling you is this. There's 5 fights. Canelo Alvarez fought Floyd Mayweather. He lost every single round, and the judge saw a draw. That's a problem. He lost the fight. They did a poll after the Lara fight. 85 to 90% of people thought he lost, but they thought one judge saw him winning in a landslide. That's a problem. That's controversy. There's 2 fights with Triple G that he arguably lost both fights. Right? That's a problem. Okay? So what are you talking about? There's a difference. Yeah, let me have it. Thank you, kid. So if there was controversy in the Super Bowl or any major sport, it would be sticking out to the point where you could say, do you remember this Super Bowl? You remember this NBA game where they did this? See, let me give you an example, big boy, right? You remember when the Knicks played the Bulls back in 94? And Hugh Hollins, we even remember the referee that called that foul on Scottie Pippen, and Scottie Pippen didn't even touch him. That 3-point shot that won the Knicks the series, that the Bulls would have won when Michael Jordan retired, because that sticks out in your brain. You understand what I'm talking about? Romeo, brother, in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Do you still believe Bud Errol Spence Jr. is the biggest fight in boxing, even though Fury Usyk are 2 undefeated heavyweights vying for undisputed? Yes. Yes. Errol Spence, Terence Crawford is the biggest fight in boxing. It's the biggest commercial and competitive fight in boxing. When you look at Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk, yes, as the heavyweight division goes, so goes the sport of boxing. And so it's a big fight. It's for undisputed. And, you know, the heavyweights carry the sport of boxing. But as far as popularity and commercial-wise, they're not they're not on that level. You understand what I'm telling you? Guillermo Maldonado, Ronnie Shields, what's going on? And then Usyk versus Fury. Yes. Eli 238, what's going on? John B say you can't name 5, but you're right. Yeah, he can. You can't. Canelo, biggest fight he can make is Benavidez. Agreed. I won't say that. Canelo is a big draw, so there's many fights he can make that are big fight. Hey, Quez, do me a favor, kid. Yeah. Turn the fan not off me, but just a little off me, because I don't feel good, man. Smash the like button. Get the likes up. Just turn it a little bit down. Yeah. Perfect. Thank you, kid. the sports guy, my brother. What's going on? Bernard Thomas, my brother. What's good, great brother? D, what's going on? Blue, what about Spence Canelo? Isn't that the biggest? No. They just worlds apart. We just put names together just for the sake of saying them. Canelo fight is 68 and 75. Errol Spence fight is at 47. It's not on the same level. They're not, all things are not created equal. Things have to be created equal. Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence fight in the same division. Now, Errol Spence a little bigger in stature than Terrence Crawford, but it's a competitive fight in the division. You're talking about just putting two names together just because they're two names and saying that, that's a big fight. You understand what I'm telling you? You understand what I'm telling you? It has to be more than just putting two names together. And smash the like button. We should have 1K likes. We should have 1K likes. Smash the like button. Let's get the likes all the way up. Get the likes up to 1K. Smash the like button. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. John Crow, what's going on? Lenny Ash, what's going on? Mark Alvarez, Joshua is Wilder, stupid, and Wilder is so low. Blue couldn't even shake Tyson Fury hand. What is a sore lower? I don't even know what that is. Sylvester Anderson, what's going on? Y'all be so eager to type something against somebody that you don't even spell check. Stephen Bateman, my brother in the super chat, he said fanboys are the sport. This is a fact, Stephen Bateman, because they're not fans of the sport of boxing. That's what the problem is. That's what the problem is. You got to be a fan of the sport of boxing first. They're not, Stephen Bateman. You understand what I'm saying? Be a fan of the sport of boxing. You can see more clear. You can see much more clear. Period. Romeo, brother in the super chat, dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Bud and EJ pay-per-view numbers don't compare to Fury pay-per-views. Fury has sold out stadium. I think Fury AJ is bigger fight than Bud EJ. Thoughts? I just explained that to you. Okay, but I'll do it for you again. Errol Spencer sold out arenas. He sold out, Cowboy Stadium for what they had. Fury sells out in the UK. I'm not saying he's not a big draw. He is. What arenas did Usyk sell out? Usyk doesn't sell out. He's not a major draw like that. Usyk don't sell out like that. You understand? Usyk, it's a big fight. It's the heavyweight division for sure. Usyk don't sell out like that. You understand? And you say they don't compare. Don't compare to what? It's the heavyweight division. So, I mean, Errol Spencer, Terrence Crawford is a bigger fight, man. LT brother in the super chat. Why don't fighters want to be on the new boxing game? They want to get paid for their likeness and their image, and they want to get paid more than what I believe what they want to offer. Stephen Bateman, my brother, back in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, "There's nothing bigger than Bud versus Errol Spence. It's just not. It's just not." Romeo back in the super chat. Canelo sold out AT&T, not Errol Spence. Okay. Romeo. Jamin 24. What's going on? Oh boy. Romeo. Do you know that in 2020, Errol Spence did the biggest gate out of anybody, including Canelo Alvarez and Gervonta Tank Davis? Did you know that, Romeo? And the gate is the people coming to the arena. Did you know that, Romeo? Roll Tide for life. What's going on? Give me a headache, brother. Did you know that, Romeo? In 2020, Errol Spence did the largest gate of anybody in boxing. Did you know that? And that means Canelo Alvarez and Errol Spence, they fought in the same arena in Dallas Cowboys Stadium. Hmm? Nope, not. What's going on? Who what? It wasn't the same arena in 2020. Let me see. I don't care whether the same arena or not. He did a bigger gate. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. What? Oh, here we go. Lineage, it don't matter. Romeo, brother, back in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. 2020 year, Canelo fight at Alamo Dome had limited seating. AT&T didn't. So that means they both fought in the same during the same pandemic, correct? And they fought in the same state that didn't have any limits. There was limited seating. There was space seating in AT&T Stadium as well. Maybe you wasn't aware of that, Romeo. He had. They both fought in the same state. Mexico is closer, in San Antonio. That's pretty much Mexico, brother. That's just about Mexico, okay? And there was space seating in AT&T Stadium as well. Oh, Romeo back in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said if Alamo though didn't have capacity restriction, it would have sold out. AT&T didn't have capacity. Yeah, they both had restrictions, brother. Sorry, they both had restrictions. They both had restrictions. As a matter of fact, every arena had restrictions. They both had restrictions. DeAndre Carey. They was also selling some tickets at the Canelo fight for $25 that year. Look it up. Bad comparison whenever people bring that up. Venue. So that's a problem for Canelo Alvarez. If you got to sell his tickets for $25, that means you wasn't selling. Goody the Great, what's going on? Romeo back in the nope. Jerry Jones didn't. It's not up to Jerry Jones. What you talking about? It's not up to Jerry Jones if he had restrictions or not. It's up to the state. And there was space seatings in Cowboy Stadium for Errol Spence. What are you talking about? It don't even matter. Goody the Great, what's going on? He did a bigger number, period. And Canelo wasn't selling. He said it's up to Jerry Jones. I didn't know Jerry Jones superseded the government in the state. That's something new to me. And Jerry Jones just said, nah, you know what? We don't care what y'all want. We doing it this way. Wow. TC, what's going on? Oh, Jerry Jones could just do that, huh? Donald Hemrick. Yeah, people just they just say anything these days. I need y'all to smash the like button. I don't know how we should have 1,000 likes. It's disgusting, man. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. Get the likes up to 1K. We should be past 1K likes right now. Frank Martinez. He can continue on with what Steven Espinosa said. Steven Espinosa said Canelo is in the conversation of being one of the greatest of all time, and he's facing boxing. I don't care what Steven Espinosa said. I could care less what Steven Espinosa said. Q War, my brother, what's going on about Canelo being one of the greatest of all time? What great fighter did he beat convincingly to be one of the greatest of all time? Tell me. What great fighter did he beat that you says that makes him one of the greatest of all time? To be one of the greatest fighters of all time, you have to have beaten some of the greatest fighters of all time. So what greatest of all time fighters did he beat? Go ahead and tell me. Huh? Since you are agreeing with Steven Espinosa. No problem. Tell me some of the greatest fighters of all time that he beat. What all-time great fighters did Canelo beat? Give me two of them. Huh? Q War, my brother, what's going on? Since he's one of the greatest fighters of all time, what great fighters? Give me two great fighters. Frank Martinez said all four undefeated champions that defeated already. See the silliness? So, Caleb Smith, Caleb Plant, Billy Joe Saunders are all-time greats. they wouldn't even say they're all-time greats. They wouldn't agree with you. Not near one of them. If you ask Caleb Plant right now if he's an all-time great fighter right now, Caleb Plant would tell you not. He's not even close. Okay, MCM, what's going on? If you ask Caleb Smith that, he would say no, it's not even close. And if you ask Billy Joe Saunders, he would say that. Isn't that amazing? This dude just said the 4 fighters he beat. Amazing. Amazing. Christopher Bone, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Canelo hasn't surpassed Oscar yet. Oscar is a 6th division champion and fought everyone beating their prime in his era. This is a fact. J-Man 24 is going on. You see the conversations I be having on a regular day basis? These are the conversations I be having on a regular basis. People stay, hey, Blue man, Loze 202 is going on. Hey, Blue man. Give me 2 all-time great fighters. He said Caleb Plant, Mosley, Jacobs, Kirkland, Saunders, and Smith. Frank Martinez, you have just X'd your own self out. There was no GOATs to fight. Yeah, there was. He could have fought Andre Ward. He chose not to. He could have became undisputed at middleweight. He chose not to do that. He lost to Floyd Mayweather. The fight with Andre Ward was available. He didn't want to do it. So there was fights to be made, and he just didn't want to do it. It's just, it's just simple as that. Tall Boy Slim, what's going on? It's just like Triple G. I mean, they're very good fighters. Canelo's a Hall of Famer for sure. He's accomplished a lot. But when you're talking about he's an all-time great like that, with the greatest, no, bro, stop it. Stop it. It's just amazing, man. Malante Davis, what's going on? Yeah, Le'Veon Bell, he might as well. It just gets ridiculous. Romeo back in the super chat, dropping a Cinco on your boy Blue. Alamo Dome only allowed 17% capacity, while AT&T allowed 50% during that time. That's why EJ had the biggest gate. Okay, so you said that you just answered your own question. How did you just said that they didn't have a restriction? You just said that AT&T Stadium didn't have a restriction. Ain't that what you just said? Now they allow 50% capacity? You just said they had no restriction. Now they had only 50%. Okay. And he's still not, I just don't feel like doing the information. Christopher Bowen, he's still not telling the truth. MCM, my brother, he's still not telling the truth. I don't feel like having this conversation. Latrell Matthew, my brother, what's going on? But salute to you. Believe what you want to believe. You just said that he It was full capacity. Jerry Jones didn't have no restrictions. Now it's 50%, which I know what it was, but I don't even feel like going through it. I don't feel good. Stephen Wolf, what's going on? Scott Gonzalez, what's going on? I really don't. I want to see Jamal and Canelo as well. Scott Gonzalez, what's going on, great brother? I don't even feel good. I don't even have the energy, bro. First he said Jerry Jones said he didn't have no limits. Then he said that it was 50%. And that's not even true. It was state requirements, man. Period. But I'm out of here, people. I'm going to lay down, man. King Grayson, what's going on? Anthony Joshua cannot have a third straight loss to Tyson Fury, and it looked like that's the route. That's where it's heading. A third straight loss for Anthony Joshua is not a good look. It's a terrible look. And if he loses this third straight time to Tyson Fury, well, it's pretty much it's pretty much over for Anthony Joshua at that point. He could have a last gas fight with Deontay Wilder possibly, but as far as that, Anthony Joshua is done. And Canelo Alvarez, he loses this fight with Triple G, it's the same situation. His back is into a corner. Everybody's going to demand the big fights, and he fight David Benavidez, possibly going to lose that fight. Rematches, I think he'll and I think I just can't see him losing to Miss Joette. Have a great night, Queen. Appreciate you. I just can't see him losing to Triple G, man. I just can't see it. I don't see it. Wahiba Muslim, what's going on? Peace of blessings, Queen. How you doing? Yeah, I'm glad you corrected me. Blessings to you, Queen. Muslima. Blessings to you, Queen. Yeah, I'm gonna take care of it. Yeah, I don't gotta go get it corrected. My favorite episode of Martin is on with Tommy Hearns. And Tommy Hearns just hit Martin with that uppercut. And they all did like this, Maya Egypt. And why his shoes is on the ropes, and one say right foot and the other one say left foot. And why is Martin in the wall? Hey, why did his shoes be on the ropes and one said left foot and the other one said right foot? T-Bugs, my brother, have a great night, King. I don't want to fight no more. Hey, Gina, I don't want to fight no more. I don't want to fight no more. Well, let me get out of here, people. I appreciate y'all. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share the videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.